Hello, it's Greg Grizzly and Gaijin. We're back. We hope you're having a happy day wherever you're watching this video content from. As always, we'd like to thank you for continued support of Greg Grizzly and Gaijin's social media and writing efforts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome back. As always, our vlog series continues. Japan is not a dream, it's a trade. As always, these are entertainment at the core, and as we often say, your life is yours to live, and we hope you do so happily. Do your own research. But time is precious. Let's get to it. Japan is not a dream, it's a trade. And most people don't realize what they're trading or how much. When people talk about moving to Japan, they talk about what they gain. They almost never talk about what they give up. This is not anti-Japan or Japanese. 21 years at the end of this month living here. It's been good. This is not anti-foreigner. We enjoy living abroad, we enjoy being a foreigner, and we certainly enjoy seeing an influx of foreigners into Japan. There's a lot of positive points for Japan being multicultural. This is mechanics, and every system extracts something, though, and that can be a lot. Of course, when people come and dream of coming to Japan, they think of safety. That's true, although getting less so in certain respects. Clean cities, that's also true, although not quite as true in my small town here. I lament that often when I walk home from the train station. Trains that work, although not on time again today. No visible chaos, although I did see some folks arguing openly the other day on the street. Politeness, certainly surface level. People are as polite as ever here in Japan. Culture, there's a lot, especially in this Kansai area, of which I have lived my entire time in Japan. Food, of which I love dearly and post often on Craig Hoffman 11 on X if that's your thing. And a kind of calm, even though I'm currently unemployed, I feel good about waking up on this Monday. And those things are real. I'm not here to deny them, but those are the benefits. What's the cost? And after almost 21 years, I can tell you for me, it's been a lot. Japan is a high stability, low ceiling system for most foreigners. Notice I did not say all before I get rolled in the comments. Many of you are successful people if you are watching this, but most of you are not. You trade acceleration, especially in a company. The ceiling is there, and it's not glass, it's titanium for most. Institutional authority, you have little to no power, even if you are in a management position. Mobility at the whim of the company or the life that you have built. I'm certainly not moving to Tokyo tomorrow. And rapid salary growth is not the norm. I came here on a good job. 21 years later, I have no job. That's tough, and no sugarcoating it. It's why we have time to do vlogs like this. But for predictability, it's great. I do know what to expect generally, although little surprises me in Japan these days. There are defined roles. I know who and what and where I am and where and how and what people see me as. There's lower chaos, save for the occasional public squabble or workplace drama. And there are clear lanes, often pointed out to a foreigner quite directly. Japan rewards, as I've said in other blogs and vlogs, continuity, not disruption. That should come as no surprise, especially if you followed any of our content for any length of time. If you are ladder driven, Japan can feel compressive. If you are stability driven, it can feel calming. We fall somewhere in the middle, more calming than compressive. But don't confuse calming with expanding. And that hurts, especially these days. One of the hidden traits of living abroad is status compression. Back home, you're layered. Here, you are simplified. The foreigner, the English teacher, the outsider, and these days, the old guy. Even after decades, this isn't cruelty, although it feels like it when we look for work. It's structural distance. Some people can live lightly in that reduction, others slowly grind against it. These days, probably the latter more than the former, if we are to be entirely truthful. Japan rewards alignment, who and what you are. Smoothness, get up, clock in, go to work, clock out, go home. Predictability, you are here. And non-volatility, don't be a problem. It does not reward dramatic reinvention, although we are trying at 50 in earnest to do just that. It does not reward open confrontation, even if you are 100% right. And it does not reward aggressive self-assertion. You are you, and few, if anybody, will really care. And that seems negative, and perhaps it is. But if you need constantly to expand your footprint here, Japan will likely frustrate you. If you prefer clearly defined boundaries, you may feel at peace. Again, trade. Long-term residence in Japan is not aesthetic, it's administrative. Visa renewals, employment continuity, pension payments, tax compliance, health insurance, contract stability. For most trying to get away from the 1 to 3 to 5 year visa to the permanent resident, which is now going up at the time of this recording to likely 200,000 yen. Ouch. But you do not live here on vibes. You live here on paperwork, an enormous amount of it most of the time. And the older you are, the less margin you have for administrative disruption in work, healthcare, and daily life. There's a romantic idea that starting fresh late in life is cool in Japan. And sometimes that's a beautiful thing. I love reading the forum posts of post-retirement Americans who dream of coming and living and retiring happily here. But late life reinvention has less recovery runway. At 25, you recover from your mistakes, and we made many. At 65 plus, you endure through them, and we see a lot of older foreigners completely screwed here. Even Japanese people, we are not alone when we go to the unemployment office. To be sure, different strategy, not wrong, just different. And even at 50, we struggle to figure out a successful path forward most of the time, especially of late. If you value safety over upside, Japan can be a fantastic trade. If you value growth over stability, you may eventually feel compressed, squished, squashed, and invisible. Neither value system is morally superior, although I can tell you we like one more than the other, to be sure. The only mistake is pretending there's no trade. Japan is not a dream. For most, it is not a trap either. It's a structure. And structures always extract something. The question isn't whether Japan is good or bad. One could debate that and do on Reddit, online, or any number of forums. Gaijin X is more popular than ever. People with all the answers and all the complaints. The question is, what are you willing to give up? And are you giving it up for the quote-unquote right reasons and giving up the quote-unquote right things? And after 20 plus years, we cannot give a definitive answer even for ourselves. Truth. Would you make the trade? And what would you refuse to give up? We made the trade, and we gave up nearly everything. Was it worth it? Only time will tell. Will it be worth it for you? Let us know in the comments. Craig Hoffman 11 on X. As always, we appreciate you listening, and we hope that you have a happy day.